All right, everybody, and welcome back. So to start off this episode, I'm going to go over something that I was talking about in the last episode with these craters. I filled them all in with fire, a little differently on each one. So these two have more colors in it and like different pieces to kind of show that they just got hit. I'll probably do the same with this one. And then these ones over here have, less flames and are kind of going out. And then this one's like a smaller explosion, so even less flames. I think I like them. This is my first time ever trying to do battle damage on a mock. It's not really my strong suit, but I'm gonna try to incorporate it here and then up there later. So I think this came out great. The next thing we're gonna do for this episode is just continue on with the terrain. As you know, that's kind of our main thing. I know it might get a little boring, but terrain is the most important part for this mock series. And then I might get into an idea I have with these plant pieces and the waterfall later, but we'll see if we have time with that. So let's get started. All right, guys, so since I don't want this entire episode to be just about the terrain, because, we've gotten that done and just this whole pretty much area done, all that's left is, this little patch right here, and then, of course, get through that. Hopefully we have enough pieces. We're kind of running low, but we'll see. But we'll save that for the next episode. So now we're going to shift gears and do some other work kind of down in this area. So I have an idea for down here where there's a lot of water here, and so I thought it'd be cool to have some vegetation. Now I would like to have vegetation along the entire river, that's not probably going to happen, so we're going to focus on the base of the pool and then maybe up here as well. So I don't know if you've noticed in the time lapse, but these have been up here for a while because I've had this idea for a while. I just haven't really gotten around to doing it. So if we look at this older mock from last year, you can see I kind of did this cool little vegetation here. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I have a ton of parts coming on the way, so we're just going to be building with what we have right now. But I think this plant looks really cool. I just use grass piece and then this 3-leafed kind of olive green. I think this looks really good, and then the taller ones have the brown. So I'm just going to be doing that, but along hopefully most of the pool. So let's get started doing that. All right, so this is about as far as I can go. I think it looks great. It's really hard to place these. So what I'm doing is sometimes it's just one green, like a brand new plant, and then it'll just have these leaves on top of it when it's done. And then others have one brown and then 2 green, or like 1, just to give some varying height. As you can see, they get really packed in here and a little bent. That's okay. Over here, it's gonna happen, and then back there especially. But I'm out of the tri-leaves. They're coming in, so we will have some soon. And then of course, I'm out of the brown grass. That's also coming in, so we can fill in Like here I have it mapped out, and then of course all of over here we have mapped out. And we'll get that filled in, put in, and then just these on top. We'll see if it has room. You know, I think it looks good. I think it'll look really good. I'm not gonna go much more thick than this, you know, and just kind of get to here and around there, and then up here, and then we'll see if I wanna continue it just a little ways. But it might get in the way of battle, so we probably won't have any down here, just around this area, and up top, of course. And then another thing is we have some other plant pieces. I don't know if I'm gonna incorporate them or not. But yeah, I think it's looking great. I think I'm gonna call it here for this episode. A little shorter than normal, but you know, we got a ton done, and then hopefully a cool new project. We won't get back to that for a while, just because I won't have the parts for quite a while, and so we'll be focusing on other things in the next episode. The next episode, we're gonna get a little bit of terrain done, but then we're gonna be focusing on some other things and just kind of look around the base and finishing some stuff that's unfinished. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.